the heck is that? I think the coyotes are fighting. Hey bug farmers, welcome to Bug Farmer Beekeeping, where we dive into the world of apiculture, beekeeping, and bees every week. This is the place to share laughs, explore bees, and learn together, all without taking ourselves too seriously. To join our buzzing community, it's easy and it's free. Just hit the subscribe button, ring that bell, and let's cultivate beekeeping knowledge and fun together. Now, let's get into the bees. Hi, and welcome back to the channel today. Well, today we're down in my shop. It's a gloomy, rainy day outside, so we're not going to be getting into the beehives today. But that doesn't mean we're not going to be looking at bees today, because we are. Last time I was filming over at the farm, I actually recorded some bee videos, some footage that you've not yet seen, and it will kind of tie up some loose ends on this channel. We are also going to be looking at a product that was sent out to me by Vivor, and I'm going to be sharing that with you today. But before we go any further, and before we talk about the product or what we're going to be doing over at the farm, I want to take a moment and share with you a thank you. I was recently sent a nice jar of honey by a gentleman named Kevin with KO's Bees, and he sent me this beautiful jar of honey, and the color of that honey is just gorgeous. It looks very, very floral, very similar to the honey that I got this year. Mine was light and floral because, again, mine was peach blossoms and clover, so it was very, very beautiful, light honey. And Kevin took the time to send this to me, and, again, sent me a nice handwritten letter. That's just something that you know, it's been forever since I've received a handwritten letter. It takes a lot. And for someone to write up a letter out longhand and mail it. So I want to tell you how much I appreciate the letter and the honey, Kevin. Thank you so much. I'm going to set this on the shelf in my office right next to Mike Berry's and James McNally's honey. It's got a place of honor right there. So thank you so much for sending that to me. Now, let's talk about, before we talk about the product that we're going to be looking at from Vivor, I want to talk about what we're going to be looking at over at the farm. Now, if you remember last week, we were looking at the 3 hives that we had done splits, and we had to make sure that those girls had what they needed to make a queen. And previously we had given them all eggs so that they had everything they needed to make the queen. And we went through and saw that they were in fact all making queens. We found queen cells in all of the 3 hives that we went through. What you were unaware of is that when I filmed that, I also filmed the inspection of hive number 16. Now, hive number 16, what is that? Well, that's a loose end that we left. That was, if you remember, a few weeks back, we did a major hive manipulation of hive number 16, 17, and 18 because hive number 16 did not have a queen. Well, we're kind of going to circle back, and we're going to have a look at hive number 16 today to see if they've got a queen. And then we're going to peek into a couple of the hives up on the pallets and the splits that we made just to make sure that those hives are doing okay. So that's what we're going to be doing at the farm. And we're going to be kind of cutting back and forth between here and the farm and looking at the product here and the farm. And then we'll say goodbye at the end of the video after seeing exactly what it is that I've got in this box. And without any further ado, I'm going to tell you what I've got in this box. But before I do, the suspense is just, it's killing you, I can tell. Before I tell you, there's a cliffhanger. I want to talk a little bit about Vivor. Before being a YouTuber and being asked to share Vivor products with my audience, I had never heard of Vivor. I've never used Vivor. And since I've been doing this, they've sent me products like the beehive. They sent me one that had no window in it. It was a great beehive, but it was a bad implementation of a beehive because the bees could fly out and get you. Well, you know, we all YouTubers and people gave them feedback, and they actually corrected that and sent out other beehives that had glass, and it was a wonderful beehive. I've got 2 of them running in the bee yard right now. Fantastic products. They've also sent me other things like thermal imaging cameras and this lawnmower blade sharpener. And this lawnmower blade sharpener, I did not pay for that, but I've used the heck out of it. My buddy's a landscaper. We must have sharpened 20 or 30 blades of his. I've sharpened all of my lawnmower blades, and it's industrial grade, industrial quality. It sits there. It doesn't shake. It doesn't shake as much as my grinder does. I mean, it's a fantastic tool. And that was kind of the gateway for me into industrial Vivor stuff. And I tell you this, now, what I'm going to share with you, Vivor did not give me. I recently had the need because I'm actually building a beekeeping product, but it requires me to use sheet metal. So I can't, I'm a wood shop guy, so I don't have any sheet metal tools. Well, I needed a box pan brake. You can kind of see the corner of it over here. I'll put it on the screen. I bought that from Vivor with my own money, and let me tell you, that is a fantastic tool. It does a fantastic job. And I'm talking about heavy iron here. That thing weighs a ton. It must be 130 pounds. And then I also needed a slip roller because I've got to bend some metal. And again, Vivor sent this out. I paid $100 and some odd for it, but the thing must weigh 120 pounds, maybe 100 pounds, very, very heavy. I don't know how they're able to ship this out for the price that they do and make money. I don't understand that, but this equipment is heavy duty. It reminds me of I've got an Ohio Forge bandsaw over here that's probably 60, 70 years old. And that's, again, heavy iron. It was designed and built to last. And I believe that the value and utility that I'm currently getting from Vivor products is fantastic. These things are built to last. So that's just my opinion of Vivor, especially Vivor industrial grade products. They're fantastic. And if they ever ask me to share any of them with you, I'm going to gladly do it because these are fantastic pieces of equipment. And I'll show you more the use of these going forward in other videos as I build the product that I'm going to hopefully bring to market one day. Now, let's talk about what Vivor supplied me in this box. Now, this is something else that I can use, that you can use, that we can all use. Now, this is not heavy machinery. This thing's, it's heavy enough, but it's not 100 and some odd pounds. This is a composting bin for the garden. And the value and utility that I'm experiencing from all these other Vivor products, I'm pretty certain is in here as well, because according to their website, this is $50, $60. I don't know. I'll put the price on the screen of whatever it is when this video comes out. But if this is anything like what the picture shows on Amazon, I'm going to be very, very pleased with it. So what I'm going to do, and I'm going to be putting this thing together, but I'm not going to show you me putting this thing together, not all at once anyways, because there are a lot of pieces in here. So it's going to require some assembly for sure. But while I'm doing that, you can be watching videos of hive number 16 and hive number 17 and hive number 18 over at the farm, and you just check in with me from time to time, and we'll see what the progress is here, the progress is there, and at the end of the video, you're certainly going to see what this thing looks like. Now, I'm not going to be able to compost anything in it today, but people who do compost bins and gardens, you're going to know whether or not it's a good one, and I'll tell you what the quality seems like to me. So there you go, there you have it. You have a good time over at the farm, and I will see you very soon. I don't know whether you've noticed or not, no hive beetles yet. It has been a great anti-hive beetle season. I don't want to say hive beetle season, but it's been a good season. Oh, I'll be back. I need more smoke. Can you see me? Can you see me all the way back here? Now we have the flashlight, the marking pen, the bee that was attacking me from that hive has flown away finally, and we have more smoke. All right, here we go, ladies, coming in. So the good sign is I see them bringing pollen into the hive. That usually means you have a queen. But then again, in this bee yard, they could just be bored because there's so much pollen. I guess they figure, hey, there's no nectar out there, let's bring in pollen. Why not? That way they're doing something. They're bringing in resources. Hello, ladies. Hello. Hello. All right. There's not a lot going on in this top box. We're going to take a look anyways. What do we have in here? This is a frame full of nothing, but boy, I tell you what, it's pretty. They've drawn it out, and actually they haven't drawn this out. This is one that has been harvested, I can tell. The front of the comb is wavy, which means it's been cut off before. Oh, this frame just broke. That's not good. All right. There's nothing on there. Let's see if I can't bang this back into place. All right, I'm going to need a new frame there. All right, nothing happening there, but I have just pissed off all the bees. All right, sorry about the banging, ladies. Okay, they're bringing in goods. We're filling this with honey again. So again, this is a post-harvest frame. a post-harvest box, and they're putting some goods in there. But that's not why we're here. We're here to look for a queen. All right. It's all honey. All honey. That's all honey, uncapped. Capped and uncapped on the back. So these girls have some food. They don't have as much as some of the others unless they've got it down below. That's completely empty. No queen. That is uncapped nectar. Okay, this is capped and uncapped. Do we see a queen on there? I don't. How about this side? I don't. There's a queen cup, but it's empty. And what do we have here? And we have more uncapped and capped honey. Same on this side. Do you see a queen? I do not. Let's go down. Okay, just a quick update, and then I'll get you right back to that video. The situation is as follows. There are a lot of pieces here. I usually am just one of those guys who put things together and don't worry about the instructions. I'm going to need the instructions. This has got, oh, it comes with a little pair of nice little white gloves. I wonder if I should put those on. It even comes with a screwdriver and all the screws I'm going to need. But there's a lot of pieces here. It's going to take me a little while. So you go watch the beat. Don't worry about me. You don't worry about me. You go do your thing. I will let you know when I'm finished, or at least when I'm making progress. Go have fun. Hello, ladies. Oh, goodness. A little bit left. There you go. A little bit left. That's something to lick off those frames and keep you occupied. Don't sting the bug farmer. Don't do it. Okay. So it is possible that we have a queen in here. This hive is awfully quiet, considering the top box didn't have a lot of food in it. Let's see what we can see. Okay, I see bees. A lot of bee bread, a lot of nectar. So they have food. I do not see a queen. There's an empty queen cup right there. It's actually an empty queen cell. It's been chewed out. I do not see a queen on the back here, but we do have some capped brood. That looks like capped brood. That is not capped honey. That is brood. Okay, so we have some brood in here. Let's look for eggs. No eggs, but we do have capped brood. So we will cross our fingers and hope that we have a queen. Okay, here we have 2 more chewed out queen cells. No queen here. No queen here. Let me look for eggs. Okay, we have no eggs on this frame. So the question is, that capped brood that's on that other frame, is it viable? That's the question. All right, what do we have here? We have some capped honey. I do not see a queen. I have 2 more chewed out queen cells, actually 3 more. Right there, I do not see a queen. No eggs, no milk brood. The big Zilcherino. Okay. Over here is where all the bees seem to be. So if we have a queen, maybe she's over there. I mean, the population is not too bad in this hive. I don't see any eggs. I don't see any more capped brood here, and I don't see a queen on this side. Okay, no eggs, no queen, no capped brood on there. But we're not into the bee population yet, so we're getting close. I don't know why there would be eggs on this first frame. We may have to uncap one of those eggs and just see if there's really anything going on in there. Maybe those are old. just a ton of bee bread. I see 3 capped drone cells. That is not really good for this time of year. I mean, they need to keep some drones, but I don't like seeing them in a hive where I can't find the queen. Okay, now we're getting into the bee area here. These last 4 frames are where the bees are. Okay, do you see a queen on there? Have a gander. You look, I'll look. We'll all look together. I don't see one. Let's go to the other side. Let me look for eggs first. No eggs. Let's go to this side. Do you see a queen there? I do not. I see a chewed out queen cup, or well, an unfinished queen cup, a teacup. No eggs. 0 eggs. Okay, ladies. We're getting near the end. Show me a queen. Show me a queen. Okay, what do we have here? We have no queen. I do not see a queen on this frame. Let us have a gander at the other side. We'll look at the bottom first. Do you see one on the bottom? How about here? I do not see a queen. All right, do I have eggs? Let me move all these bees. No eggs on that side. And no eggs on this side. Okay. No eggs. No queen. No capped brood. All right, we may be finding a frame of eggs somewhere. Let me look here really quick. No queen. Okay, there's a chewed out queen cell. There's our queen right there. There she is. We're going to give her a paint job. Hello. There she is. We have a queen. She just hadn't started laying yet. The heck is that? I think the coyotes are fighting. That's crazy. I don't know whether you can hear that or not. Okay, we're going to set this right here so they can dry. That was crazy, fellas. I mean, I know there's coyotes back there because I found them on the trail cam. But holy moly, that sounds like a coyote fight. Okay, so we have a queen in this hive. Life is good. She looks like she's about ready to start laying. Looks like she's been mated. She's kind of fat. We do have that little bit of brood on the other side. I'm going to go ahead and put it right here where we found the queen. Maybe it'll give her an idea. All right, now we need to let her go. Oh, she's already let herself go. She got out. Okay, well, she's in the hive, unless she flew away. I think she's in the hive. Let's not drop this. All right, we have a queen. Well, it hasn't started raining yet. Let's just go peep in the lids of a couple of those boxes over there just to make sure they have food. It'll just take a second. I know you're a busy person. I'm a busy guy too, but we have a few more minutes. Do you have girls in your top box? Oh yes. Okay, this hive is killing it. This hive is slap full of bees. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Bees on every frame. I've seen enough there. All right, let's go to the next one. Yippity dippity doo dah. How are you doing? Okay, so this one was the very first split. This came out of hive number 1, so this is their queen. Hello. And we have a lot of bees. Bees all over the top. These 4 frames are food. I am happy with the population there, and they're quiet, which tells me they've got a queen. Lovely. Let's go to this one. Hello. Here we go. Oh. Hello. Okay, this hive is busy. And they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 frames of food. 8, 9 drawn, 10, not 11. We have 10 drawn frames. In the middle, from here to here has food. So 7 of the 10 have food on them. And they're quiet. That tells me they've got a queen. All right. This is a single. Oh, you girls need a medium. Let me see if I can find you a medium with some drawn comb that doesn't have bees in it. Okay, this medium has some drawn comb. They're going to get a little bit more. There you go. A little bit more room for you, ladies. All right, there you go. There you go. Okay, what do we have here? What do we have here? Hello, ladies. Oh, that is a lot of bees. I'm going to say that they are okay. I don't know if this has got anything in it or not. This might be an empty. This may be an empty. This is. So I'm going to take this box and put it over on this pallet over here. All right, we'll catch these 2 at the back first. Hello. Hi, grasshopper. All right. And, oh, they are busy, busy, busy. Very nice hive. I'm going to close that up. That one is good. Let's do this one. Oh, very busy hive. Excellent. They're doing good. Let's close this up. Okay, they have a population in there. I'm going to say that they're good. Okay, that one looks good. All right. All right, there you go. Now, I tell you what, it looks like the girls in hive number 16 are going to be okay. They've got a queen and all is right with the world. Now, we will get back out to the farm and check all the other hives out there this first chance we get. But hive 16 is in good shape. We will be checking the other 3 hives to make sure that their queens hatched, went out and mated and came back. But we're going to let them steep for another few weeks before we get into them. Now, as far as the hives that are sitting on the pallets, the splits, they all look good. And don't worry, we've got more bees to put on those pallets. Krynock is going to give me 5 or 6 more hives that we're going to bring out here and install at the farm, so all should be right with the world. Now, for the coup de grace, the composter. Now, I got to be honest with you. On the Amazon page, I thought this was a lot bigger than it is, but it looks like it'll give you about a 40-pound bag of compost when you're all done, which is perfect for mixing in with your garden soil or your flower bed. Overall, this is PVC. This is sturdy construction. It spins. It does a great job. I feel like I'm on the Price is Right there, spinning for $1. Here are your doors to open up to put your debris in. I can't reach. There's one right there. I can't reach it. Put your banana peels, your apples, your pears, your oranges, your chicken litter, whatever you've got to put in here, you can put it in here and create yourself some very nice compost. Overall, I'm going to say that this does provide you utility and value for the money, so I would recommend it. It is a decent product from Vivor. Now, with all of that said, if this is something that you're interested in getting, the link will be down in the description. I will put a QR code and the price on the screen to help you out. With all of that said, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, do me a favor, give me a thumbs up. If you have something to say, by all means, please comment. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, do me a favor, take a moment, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell to be notified of my new content. I do try to drop a video every Friday. We try to keep it light and have fun. So with all that said, be happy. And I will see you next week. Take care. Now I'm going to spin for $1. Get the Showcase Showdown.